Imagine a life where every step is a battle, yet hope never fades. In the heart of a remote, forgotten land, nestled deep within winding rivers and dense forests, lies a village untouched by modern conveniences. Here, the roads are not paved, but carved by nature's raw power, turning into treacherous, muddy labyrinths with every downpour. For generations, illness was a death sentence, and medical help was a distant, impossible dream. But then, a beacon of hope arrived, Dr. Aries. A man whose heart was as vast as the wilderness he served. He chose this challenging life, dedicating himself to a community that had long been abandoned. His journey began with skepticism. Villagers, accustomed to neglect, eyed him with caution. But Dr. Aries was different. He didn't just treat ailments, he healed spirits. He learned their language, understood their fears, and shared their struggles. Every morning, before the sun kissed the highest peaks, Dr. Aries would embark on his daily pilgrimage. His worn-out motorcycle, a faithful companion, would groan and sputter through knee-deep mud, often getting stuck, forcing him to push, pull, and sometimes even carry it for miles. His clothes were perpetually stained with earth, his hands calloused, but his resolve remained unshaken. One stormy night, the village was plunged into chaos. A young mother, barely out of her teens, was in a difficult labor. The midwife was helpless, and the baby's life, along with the mother's, hung by a thread. The rain lashed down, turning the already perilous paths into raging torrents. News reached Dr. Aries through a frantic messenger. Without a second thought, he grabbed his medical bag. "Doctor, please, my child, she's burning up," the messenger cried, tears mingling with the rain. Dr. Aries, wiping mud from his brow, reassured him, "Hold on, we'll get through this." He battled against nature's fury, slipping, falling, but always rising, driven by an unyielding sense of duty. Hours later, drenched and exhausted, he arrived. The air was thick with despair, but his presence brought a flicker of hope. With steady hands and a calm demeanor, he worked tirelessly, and as dawn broke, a new life's cry echoed through the small hut. A healthy baby girl and a relieved mother. The villagers, witnessing his sacrifice, no longer saw an outsider, but a guardian angel. Yet, his trials were far from over. A few months later, a mysterious fever swept through the village, claiming lives rapidly. Fear gripped everyone. Dr. Aries knew he needed supplies, medicines that were miles away in the nearest town. The river, usually a gentle stream, had swollen into a dangerous beast, making passage impossible. Desperation clawed at him. He tried to build a makeshift raft, but the current was too strong. He felt the weight of every sick child, every worried parent, pressing down on him. He sat by the riverbank, head in his hands, a rare moment of doubt clouding his usually bright eyes. "What if I fail them?" he whispered to himself. But then, he remembered the faces of those he had saved, the trust in their eyes. He wouldn't give up. He rallied the strongest men, and together, they found an old, forgotten rope bridge, barely hanging by a thread. Risking their lives, they crossed, securing the much-needed medicines. Back in the village, he worked day and night, administering treatment, comforting the sick, and educating the healthy. Slowly, painstakingly, the fever receded, and life returned to the village. Years turned into decades. Dr. Aries grew older, his hair now streaked with silver, his steps a little slower, but his spirit remained vibrant. He had become more than a doctor. He was a father figure, a confidant, a pillar of strength. He had delivered generations of children, healed countless wounds, and eased countless pains. His muddy road, once a symbol of hardship, became a testament to his unwavering commitment. He never sought fame or fortune, only the well-being of his people. His story is a powerful reminder that true heroism isn't found in grand gestures on a global stage, but often in the quiet, persistent acts of kindness and sacrifice in the most challenging corners of the world. So, what does Dr. Aries's journey teach us? It teaches us that purpose can be found in the most unexpected places, that empathy can bridge the widest divides, and that perseverance, even when the path is muddy and uncertain, can lead to profound impact. It reminds us that every single one of us has the power to be a Dr. Aries in our own lives, to choose service over self, and to make a difference, one courageous step at a time. Let his story ignite that spark within you, to face your own muddy roads with courage, and to find your unique way to bring light into the world. Your journey, no matter how challenging, can inspire hundreds, even thousands, just like the village doctor who took a muddy road for life.